Just being friends.
There wasn't. Yeah, there really wasn't. Like, it was coming together. It was he and Josh, our other guitarist, were just sitting on a porch and went, hey, let's start a band. Why not? And then they called me, and we just formed a band. There was no, like, this is how we're going to do it, this is what we're going to do. And if you listen to our music, you can probably tell that it's just very, like, you don't know what's going on sometimes.
I think the only things that when we started we wanted to do were write political music and tour.
Yeah.
And that was it. And as long as you could agree to that, then we would play.
And we just went.
Hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed.
We now call ourselves a practice on your own band.
Right.
And then we get together and practice some before shows and tours. And
right.
Being technically correct is important to me, but I think being passionate about and having fun is more important. And that's kind of, also, I mean, we all have jobs and lives and families, and you know, at the end of the night after working 10 hours and then hanging out with your family, midnight comes around, and I know for me at least, and Josh, I go out into the garage and practice for 2 hours, and so in that sense, it would be very difficult to get together as a band and do that. I can do it whenever I want at home, so we don't practice too much.
So before tours, stuff like that, we'll pick times to get together and run through everything together.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we've all been playing a lot of these songs, with the exception of the new songs, for like 15 to 20 years. So if we don't know them by now, that's very sad. You know?
Yeah.
So, it's like,
And embarrassing.
and embarrassing, very embarrassing, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the world is a very negative and horrible place at times, you know? I mean, there are ways to find reprieve, there are ways, and I guess that's what we do, is it's sort of like the psychologist couch. When we play, we get to scream about all the shit we're pissed about, and then we get to go be happy and have a good time, you know what I mean? And I think it works the same way with people who come to our shows. It's a moment where you can come and release all that negative energy, all that frustration, and then get back to what you need to do with your life.
Look at